TUI 015, lato B.
So love that. There. We all feel better about it. I think we all feel better about ourselves right about now.
Okay, we should be live. Like, all well and good.
Do you ever think that horses have dreams? Like when they
No.
fall asleep, do you? No, I genuinely think like do they have the electrical impulse in the brain uh, to make a dream? And if they do dream, what is a horse dream? What does a horse dream consist of?
An unlimited amount of hay.
Do you think horses dream about like communism and like reinstating power to the working class and seizing the means of production? I have the
No,
honest.
they're probably nationalists more than like straight communism. They think that horses are the best.
Oh,
And you know,
horses are very patriotic and speciesist.
speciesist.
If there was like a racism for like species, what would the word be?
I don't know. Let's find something Latin.
It's kind of like racism, sort of. Already Google shit online.
It's Genesism?
Genesism. So, Genesis is like species. Genesism. All of those mean genesist, racist horses living in our fields, eating our hay, the hay that was produced by human hands, all the while thinking they're so good and powerful. Horses are the true race. Well, no. This is a diverse world. We are progressive. And we move towards progress and the future.
Oh, what is this? Two crazy people in one stream. Twitch can't handle it. Oh no, shut it down. Just fucking BRB.
Welcome to Behind the Fence Podcast, the greatest podcast ever done behind the fence. Joining with me is Spunky McDonald's man and our co-host Brutus the Barber Beefcake. Welcome. Welcome to our show. Today I want to tell all of these good children about an important thing in our lives and in our world, and especially in our homes, and that is the value of recycling. Now, see, if you don't recycle, it's said in the Bible that you will go to hell. So, what I recommend to all you young, impressionable children, pick up a plastic bag. Recycle it, too. Glad.
Glade.
Pick up Glade and a bag, and put your parents in it. Put your parents in the bag. Tie the bag up. Put it in the blue box next to your trash can on the driveway. Not the green one. That is the trash. You put it in the recycling. Put your parents in that box. And
You don't need them anymore.
Don't forget to make your bed and eat your greens. This has been your public service announcement about morals. I'd like to start you off with I had a funny idea. I was hanging out with my good buddy Thomas, and he's recently been gifted a drone, a very nice looking drone, and it's one of those ones that have like the cameras on it and it'll take video and whatnot. And he's talking to me about, well, how much do you think I could get for this? And I'm thinking, oh, you want to sell it? And he's like, well, yeah, it is cool. It is a drone and everything, but I mean, I don't really use drones. I'm not into drones. And I thought, well, yeah, I know that feeling, but you should at least keep a drone. Keep it just in case. I was like, well, what am I gonna do with it? Am I gonna just use it to spy on other people? And I thought, no, it's a great scouting tool, but no, here's what you could do. You could build an entire empire using a system of drones. What you will do is, yeah, exactly. You're gonna take those drones, okay? You're gonna take those. What I would do is, I could make an entire crack empire with drones. I will build an underground network. Where I would have a whole bunch of tech shit where I could control the drones from, and I could watch on their cameras. I would get a guy who could make me a lot of crack. I have a lot of crack, and here's what I do. I build a little, like a delivery service. 1-800-BUY-DOPE. That's 1-800-BUY-DOPE. And we would deliver crack. And what I would do is, I would take the drones, and I would make like this little clasp, like this opening trap chute system on the bottom of them, and I would have different drones for different payloads. Let's say somebody just ordered like a little $20 weekend fix. I put the little bag, I put a little in the trap clasp under the drone, and whoever calls in to 1-800-BUY-DOPE, that's 1-800-BUY-DOPE, they would call in. I would ask for a number and a address, and I would send the little drone out. I would send it out, and here's the glorious thing. It could be like online, just like pay with your PayPal or pay with your credit card or whatever, and the drone would arrive to the destination, and they would get a little confirmation text saying, be outside of your door right next to your porch in 2 minutes. The drone would fly overhead, and I would press a button, and the little trap chute would open up, and it would drop the little piece of crack. It would drop in the crack. They've already paid in advance, so there's your crack. I have my money, and the drone comes back, and I just keep taking orders, and I would set up a call center for people to take in the orders and customer service, and I would have my crack guys. I would also need to buy a small paramilitary group, security, because Cox Home Life just doesn't cut it nowadays. I need professional things. So I have a small paramilitary group, I have my guy who has my crack, I have my underground network, and I have my army of drones. I have my crack empire. I would become so rich. I would be the new Pablo Escobar, but instead of cocaine, it's crack. And we don't have to kidnap anybody's children. We don't have to hurt anybody. It's just wholesome, family-made, ready for delivery crack.
Yeah.
Tell me that's not a winning business model.
But you need the drones first.
Well, yeah, I'll just go to, buydrones.us and
Of course you would.
buy in bulk. I'm sure there's like a Walmart for drones where you could just buy them in bulk. And I'll just grab like 20, and I'll hook them up to my little underground secret network, and I would be known as the Crack King, the undisputed king of crack. See, Artie? While most kids went out and played in the playgrounds and all this stupid bullshit, I was at home with a pen and a piece of paper on my desk, scheming and planning. Tell me your elementary school endeavors. That's mine.
Elementary school endeavours.
Hell yeah.
What did I do? Well, so there was this like small forest thing next to our school. It was like more of a garden, but you know, it was basically just a forest because nobody was tending to it.
They call it a garden.
Oh yeah, sort of. You know. And so me as like a third grade fucking cunt just, you know, decided I'm going to claim one corner of this fucking place for myself. And I'm going to get, yeah, and I'm going to get like 10 people from my class to just, you know, guard it with fucking sticks and rocks. And what happened was, people got, you know, note of this, and they wanted a piece of my fucking place. So what we did was we waged war.
Turf war?
Yeah, in elementary school.
Holy shit, you got into a turf war in elementary school?
Fuck yes.
My god.
And so, you know, there was like this rival fucking gang, and they wanted my fucking place because, you know, they were fucking cunts. And I was like, oh no, that ain't fucking happening, not on my watch. So I had my mother print me a fucking, you know, certificate of authenticity as the rightful owner of one of those fucking corners.
Oh, man, you went English on them. You printed out like a document, like by Her Majesty's crown. This is my land. So
that document didn't last long. I then found it somewhere in the toilet, like being flushed down. Because I was so fucking pissed that I had a fucking document and they didn't. You know, they tried faking it with like crayons and shit, but
oh wow,
that didn't work.
Smart. You went to your mother and asked, "Hey, mom, give me like something that looks like an actual document."
Yeah. Went full booth. Yeah, maybe.
No. Here's the thing. Artie will not tolerate any bullshit, even at a young age. By Her Majesty's knickers, this is my land.
I fucking own you.
It's like you should have gone even like further ancestral and just full Scottish style. I will fight you for this land.
I did, in fact.
Okay.
I mean, as I said, the document didn't last long. And then when diplomacy fell, you know, I decided, no, what? Might as well fucking bash their skulls in with sticks, you know. And
when third grade diplomacy just didn't cut it.
And so I gathered like the largest fucking sticks I could find on the ground. Gave one each to you know, all the cunts that were guarding it. And then said, you know, anyone tries to fucking come here, he bashes fucking head in. And so this went on for like fucking years. Like 2 or 3 years.
Oh my god. What the hell? Is this the siege of Constantinople happened in a third grade forest?
I mean, yeah.
In an elementary school forest, the goddamn siege of Constantinople happened. You armed your troops too.
Yeah. Oh, and when it was winter time, we used to like make the hardest fucking snowballs. I mean, we compressed that shit so hard. You could have like 3 times the snowball in one normal sized one. We called them lemons because they were so compressed they developed the shape of a fucking lemon. And when you throw that shit, it's like a fucking rock. And
rocks needed to be hidden in those motherfuckers.
And they couldn't fucking give me the attention because, you know, it wasn't rocks. It looked like we were having like a fucking snowball fight.
Oh, that reminds me of fucking old goddamn like 6th grade middle school days from when like a lot of the bullies, I don't know what bullies were like for you guys, but here's what our bullies did. They'd like to find like these little nice vantage points where they could easily just kind of like push you into the corner, but where they could like keep their distance, and they'll just grab a whole shit ton of D batteries, which were surprisingly cheap and easy to get. And I'm talking like buckets full of D batteries, and they would just pelt you with batteries, and no one could do anything because they're not rocks, they're just batteries. There's just double D batteries. And of course, the teachers either, only when it got super serious, when one kid started bleeding out the mouth because one of them had chipped a tooth. Only then did they get serious. So I remember braving the storm. One of them wanted to corner me because, of course, when I was greater, I looked goddamn stupid, and I was just stupid. And what happens is, I take a dash for them. I just did, hands flailing like I'm gonna fucking brave the storm of batteries, get in there. And then they just kind of ran off, but I know I was like pushing into one of them and just fucking swinging my hands as artistically as I could. I might have been stupid, but I was about to hold my ground that day. Oh.
D fucking batteries. That doesn't really seem efficient, does it?
It doesn't, but at the same time, it terrorized the kids, and they fucking hurt. Oh, especially if those little 2 pointy ends got at you from the batteries. Those things hurt when they're flung. But hey, middle school, man. Kids are crazy. Kids are wacky. I remember the days when they used to come in with like trench coats and automatic rifles.
And Tommy guns and just have straight out drug wars.
Man.
That was the times.
Speaking of guns and trench coats, I do barely remember my senior year of high school. And I moved, so it was a new high school, I believe. And I spent, the last 3 years at a different high school. This was supposed to be my last year at a completely new high school. I thought, well, this is going to be fine. This was back when my hair was incredibly long and I wore nothing but black vests with, patches of mayhem and gore guts and fucking fetus ripper, I think, and pig destroyer on them. And I loved that shit. And mayhem, that was mine. That was my jam. And I would come dressed to school like that, usually every day. And I really tried to glue spikes on the toes of my boots. But I remember not being able to do them, but also being warned by one of my friends that the school would probably give me a lot of hassle for it if I tried. Yeah, that's about right. That's about correct right there. Except my hair was very straight. If only I could have slightly curlish hair like that. Oh, my hair was as straight as the River Thames. And it's not even the first week. It's just been like a couple of days. And immediately, one night, I get a phone call. And I'm looking up the caller ID and it says private number. And okay, this is weird. I don't usually get private numbers. And when they are, it's usually, just, you know, like random folks or random, kids or friends that I know that know how to do the, weird hide your phone number nonsense. And I get a call and it's, "Hi there, is this Theodore?" And I'm saying, and I remember I was still kind of sassy back then. I would never kind of say, "Yes, this is me." I would just say, "May I ask who's calling? Hello?" And I get, this is the local county police department. Could we speak to you for a moment?" I know I didn't do anything wrong, but there's still that fear of, oh, I think I'm gonna be in trouble. Oh shit. And they tell, I remember them telling me, you can come down and talk with us, or we can come on up. And I was like, no, I'm coming down right now. Right now. Don't worry. I came down, and it was a police officer and his detective buddy. And the first thing that they do is, when they saw me, his detective buddy immediately rolled his eyes. And for a good reason. I didn't run from the cops. I didn't try to run. What the fuck? Hey, if I've ever tried to run from the police, you best believe I would run and never come back. I would leave, and I'm not there anymore. But yes, this is basically what happened. They sandwiched me and go, we've been hearing a whole bunch of rumors from the kids, and we heard a bunch of stories from the kids in your grade that you were planning to bomb and shoot the school up.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, it was accurate. The detective just rolled his eyes, but the officer is, I guess he's like, just gonna do my job. So we heard that you were trying to bomb and shoot up the school. And I play it off because I know I was hearing rumors that a bunch of kids wanted to do that. And so I just played the rumor off of, oh god, it was like, yeah, I heard like a bunch of kids wanted to, I heard a bunch of kids were talking about doing that, but I just ignored it because I didn't really take it seriously. Yeah, what we were doing is, we were secretly working on the Manhattan Project. I had the Hiroshima bomb tucked behind my back pocket. And I'm just saying, you know, did they say I was going to do it? Let me guess. Is it because of my dark hair? Is it because I listen to Mayhem? Is it because I have long flowing, luscious dark hair, sick, awesome Mayhem, Gorguts, Pig Destroyer patches on my black, shoulder-studded black vest? Is it because of my Gorgoroth t-shirt? Is it because of my black boots that I tried to put spikes on, but then they didn't work? And I think, of course, they just thought, like, of course the kids saw me, and then they started spreading rumors. But for the oddest reason, I then ended up having the longest conversation with the police officers about, so, hey, what do you think about like serial killers, and what do you think about like the Columbine incident? What's your opinion on that? And I thought, am I being interviewed here? But for no reason, I just sat there talking to a goddamn police officer about serial killers and the Columbine boys. And well, what do you think of the Columbine kids? What do you think of them? And I thought, and I told them my god honest opinion that they were bullied, brutalized, mentally ill teenagers that were pushed too far. Which is what I genuinely believe, but I mean, who knows what the truth is, right?
Yeah.
After a while, they just left. I think I was like still friends, I suppose, with that old police officer. I call him every now and then just to see how it's like. But tips for life, kids. Don't be different, or else the kids will call the cops on you. If you're different, children will ostracize you with no remorse. Take it from my good buddy. Okay, that you just took his arm off right there. It looked like his arm was a part of the bomb.
I'm trying.
You're trying to make his arm a part of the bomb?
I need to make good production shit. Have a fucking ostrich. Be ostracized.
Be ostracized. So yeah, we became ostracized. I was frequently ostracized from the school society because I was different. I was an outcast. I was a punk. And to this day, I still consider myself a punk. Because in my heart, I have that "you can't tell me what to do" attitude. No. Put the eye in the middle of the ostrich. That way, it is the all-seeing ostrich.
All-seeing ostrich.
That would be amazing. BioWare or Bethesda, please make a game where you have a character where it's just an ostrich, but instead of a head, it's just a huge eyeball. And this is the all-seeing ostrich. It sees all, it knows all, but it tells some. You must give a sacrifice to all-seeing ostrich to be granted its eternal wisdom.
Flo says, we did bio-warfare. We made small throwable bombs out of poisonous flowers growing in the woods close to the school. A lot of other stupid shit is that.
Small poisonous flowers? So did you guys just start playing crafting games?
Yeah.
Real early?
That's the prototype of major crafting games.
Oh, hell yeah. Man, why didn't I think of that? Just take poisonous flowers, get a little water in them, mush them up so it's like poisonous mush, put it in a water balloon. Oh, hell yeah, that would really rock somebody.
Probably kill one.
Oh, man, I should have thought of that.
Yeah, but you didn't, so...
Well, now I just feel like a goddamn idiot. Good. Well, that's good. Now let me tell you about let me learn you a thing or two about horses, right? Horses are keen creatures. They've got weird reflexes. Their faces look dumb. And I'm pretty sure every horse in the world has autism. Pretty sure. This is a story of my super great encounter with a horse once upon a time ago. Did you ever have these days in elementary school where the local police station would come over and they would show you all the cool, neat little police stuff?
No.
See, we had those, and I'm pretty sure they had a name to them, but it was basically they were basically field trip days. We didn't really go anywhere, but they were almost field trip days. What we did was we had this big field. We came out into the big field, and here's all the cool police shit that our fellow police officers have brought to the kids to show them. What it was is, we're gonna show you the police dog, and here's the police helicopter, and check it out, it's a police car, and inside the police car, and check it out, kids, are all of the cool things that a policeman wears, and all of the nifty police stuff. And here's our weapons, but don't touch them, and we're not gonna shoot them for you, so don't ask. And the police chopper and everything. Oh, it was fun. It was, without a doubt, some of the most fun I've had in my life, because it was the most glorious field trip ever. And they're showing us all this shit, and they show us the dog, and it's like, here, if you give like the dog, if you give the police dog, like, let him smell your keys, and then the police officer he just chucks his keys way far out somewhere into like God knows where in the field, and the dog found it within like 10 minutes flat. And check out the police, the police helicopter. It has a light that can like see from 3 miles up in the air. But after we saw everything, the last thing that we got to see was a police riot horse. And I learned that day because they explained to us, well, why, and I remember some kid told us, like, why do you guys use horses? What's the deal with the horses? Isn't that, like, old school? I thought you guys had super cool cars and guns and choppers and tasers and flamethrowers. I personally thought that police people used flamethrowers, and I think that we would have less crime in society if policemen were just a little more liberal with flamethrowers.
Oh my god, this looks bad. It's like a techno police officer.
It's just a mishmash collab. No, what do you mean? A police officer with a flamethrower? That would cut crime in half. Do you want to be causing crime, knowing that the flamethrower police officer will come get you? Nobody would commit crime. Nobody in the world would ever commit crime because they knew if they did, crime police officer would be there to flamethrower them. But the last thing we get to see is the police horse, and I remember, and they ask, well, why do you guys use police horses? Why not just use flamethrowers? And they tell us, well, we use the police horses in the case of riots. Whenever we think, see, or suspect that a group of people that are getting together might start a riot, we come in there with the police horses. Nobody ever wants to like be causing a riot and like being too uppity when you got the horse around, because this thing is massive. By the way, this thing is enormous. It's got big legs for kicking your skull out and like snapping your back in like 30 million ways. It's massive and powerful, and it's like, you don't want to hang around with this thing. Okay, horses definitely lift weights. Now, all of us get to pet the horses. That was the cool thing. And it's like, all right, kids, now everybody get in line. We're gonna come pet the horses. And it's gonna be really fun. I'm thinking, for this time of my life, I want to pet a horse. Is that fucking thing glowing? Yes! That is the concept I was thinking in my head. Horses that breathe fire. Combine the two greatest tools of a police officer, a flamethrower and a police horse.
Okay, this
no, you
one's
know
better.
what they should no, see, you know what they should do? They should like take like a little circular tube canister kind of thing. And with that, what they should do with it is like attach it so like the trigger, it could be like pressed by the whatchamacallit, like the tongue of the horse. So whenever the horse yawns, it just lets out this torrent of fire. And the cops should just be like, well, don't stand too close to the horses. You know, they breathe fire. That would make horses so much cooler.
All horses.
And all horses need to be equipped with flamethrowers. You hear that, police officers? All horses, equip them with flamethrowers.
Internal ones.
Alright. Internal ones that blow out when they yawn. But back to the thing at hand here. gonna pet the horses. We all get in line. Everybody's coming up to the horse, they're petting it, and we are having like a whale of a time. This is super fun, because I have never seen, much less petted, anything beyond a dog and a cat up to that point. And this is awesome. But then it gets to my turn. I'm super excited. I go up, I'm like, pet the horse. Just give it a couple rubs. Just like, you're a good horse. Pet. You're a nice horse. This thing doesn't really look like it's registering my existence. It doesn't seem like it's registering that like I'm even there or petting it really. It just does not give 2 iota of a fuck. But I'm petting it and I'm enjoying petting it the entire time. Now, all of a sudden, there's this weird torrent of laughter. And it's around me. And I was a weird kid. I was like the weird kid in the class, so, and especially in elementary school. So I always knew if the laughing was at me or with me. And I had the damnedest feeling, this feels like I'm being laughed at.
Oh no.
I immediately get nervous thinking, okay, I might have done something wrong. Am I in trouble? Is something going on? I freak out and I panic. Now see, here's what turns out what happened. The moment I got near the horse and like put a hand on it, this horse got the most massive boner you could ever witness.
I'm not gonna edit that. I'm not gonna put it on the fucking image.
No, you need to put a horse boner. If you don't put the horse boner, we'll never get recognized by senpai. No, just put put an enormous Italian sausage, like PNG whole Italian sausage, and just slide it up right under there. Like fucking flop it on that. Yeah, there we go. That works. That's good. There we go. That was about the size of the boner. Not real scale, by the way. This is it was much bigger. It was about like the size of my 9-year-old's body. And God, this thing was massive. All right, it was at least like the size of me when I was 9 years old. It was radiating with heat. It was powerful. It was like an aggressive boner. I don't know like what. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe like that part is just like something that my head added in. But to me, it felt like a super aggressive boner. Like this boner was not gentle. It was not soft. It was not caring. It was aggressive. It was mean. And everybody's laughing at me. The teachers are having a chuckle. The fucking yeah. There was fire coming out of the boner. We need to attach a flamethrower to horse dicks. We need to attach flamethrowers to every dick on every horse. And every time the horse sneezes, fire comes out of their penile region.
Oh no.
Do you know how quickly crime would like disappear from the face of this earth if we had flamethrower horse dicks?
Just flamethrower horses in general.
Flamethrower horse sticks, man. Hey,
God.
if anybody ever asks us, what is your solution to police? 4 words.
Wait,
Flamethrower horse sticks.
got it. It's not.
Did you note that one? Did you pen that one down?
Yeah. Wait, I'm doing a crime scene now.
What seems to pass? What seems to be the oh god, it is a crime scene. Stop resisting the horse stick. Stop resisting.
They know your weakness.
stop or the horse will open fire. Literally. They're trying to, it's like a guy running away with a bomb and they're trying to like grab him and defuse the bomb. He's like, oh, he's resisting, get the horse. Pull out the horse stick. Yes.
I like how the policeman is semi-transparent because of the chroma screen.
No, he's one of them futuristic policemen. He's like, he's like that little, remember Fallout Shelter? That little game on the phone?
Yeah?
And remember every now and then, this this dude would pop in with like the fucking, the trench coat and he looked like a government guy and he would just dispense a bunch of caps, but he would then like disappear. He like reappeared in this. That's him right there. This guy was playing Fallout Shelter and he came in like, here's your free caps. Oh no, he's under arrest, and then he leaves. Nothing will ever top the flamethrower horse stick.
Wait, I need to put him on the detective.
That's our. This is gonna be our legacy. Oh, it's. No. Put it on the face of the dick. That's the face. That guy's face is the horse's dick. Like the tip of it. That's the face you look at.
Done.
And his mouth opens and fire comes out of the mouth. There we go. See, and then when he opens his mouth, fire comes out. Fire comes out of the horse stick when that happens. God. I don't think I could ever really live that shame down or forget it. I don't think I came back to school for like 2 to 3 days because of it. Because I knew that I was about to be the laughingstock of like the century. Oh my god. How do you live that down? How do you live down having just given a horse like an aggressive boner at the age of 9?
Well, you're at least giving shit boners now. I mean, you start with horses, then you move to like, I don't know, cats, and then you move to women.
It was a process. It was like a trial and error thing. I was like, if I keep going, I gotta get it right eventually.
Yeah.
I'll get it right eventually. I just gotta keep going. But hey, I came out of that with a very valuable lesson. Don't touch horses. Fuck horses. I thought I didn't like horses before, but now I super duper don't like them. And it's not that I don't like horses for any like specific reason. It's just they're horses are dumb. A lot of them are dumb, and okay, they can pull. They're good at pulling things, and you could ride them. But I mean, apart from that, they're basically useless. They're basically just overgrown hamburgers walking around.
Do I need to pull out the flamethrower horse again?
Hey,
who are you calling useless?
Flamethrower horse was given purpose by us. A horse couldn't do that. A horse couldn't like sit down and think to itself, what do I do to make my life better? Flamethrower.
Yeah.
Flamethrowers are the key. It's like that jetpack catch-all. It's like, how do you make a game better? Add jetpacks.
I had this, I think it was like JW from Vlambia, you know, the guys who made like Luftrausers and Nuclear Throne and all that jazz.
Oh.
And yeah, I was talking to him at one point, and he said, when you don't actually know what's back with your game, replace everything that seems sort of mediocre with explosions, and it instantly gets better.
And is that genuinely what they did?
Sort of, yeah. That's how they make games.
So let's just, fuck it. We can make this game good. Put in a system where every time you take a step, you explode. Put in infinite grenades, and make the game about explosions.
Yeah.
Good. Best horses are Juniper. Just the right height, no bucket required. Oh, do you mean ponies? Is that what you mean? Do you mean ponies? Ponies are just the right height. Well, no. Ponies are good enough. A flamethrower on the pony, though. No, not a flamethrower. Put a Gatling gun on the flamethrower. On the pony. What is train spotting about? Because I looked up the IMDb about it, and it just said one guy returns home to his friends, and boy is it emotional drama betrayal, and definitely things happen. Train spotting.
Wait, I need to do this. Where is it?
You just completely destroyed the Gatling gun.
Wait, don't question the Gatling gun. Don't.
It's a broken Gatling gun. You
not.
You took half of the barrel off.
Don't question.
That's not gonna work. That's not even gonna rotate.
Don't question the mighty eraser.
For fucking Doodle Bob. It's the eraser, and he just goes crazy with it. I'm sorry, can you repeat that? I don't Habba Baba. And it's like, okay.
Oh, this fucking chroma screen destroys everything it touches. Fuck.
No, you know what really destroys everything you touch? The fact that you would dare to put Rainbow Dash on the handle of a Gatling gun. Horses can't even operate Gatling guns. Oh no, wait, sorry. Didn't mean to offend you bronies out there. I meant Pegasus. Yeah, faggots.
Pegasus.
I swear to God, cause I'm guaranteeing you there's some goddamn 27-year-old in some musty basement that's gonna fucking it's gonna make a video, and he's gonna slow this down. He's gonna take this part where I say a horse, and then he's gonna pan over to Rainbow Dash, and it's gonna be like it has wings, and then it's gonna pan over to a definition of a Pegasus, and it's gonna say a horse with wings, and it's just gonna be like horse, and it's gonna go to fucking Pegasus, you moron. Now that looks more majestic. That looks way too majestic.
Don't question it.
No. See, the what it's really missing is a very historical piece, which was Abraham Lincoln when he rode in on a Pegasus into Gettysburg. Yes, he rode into Gettysburg on a Pegasus. That Pegasus was wielding a Gatling gun. And that is how the that's not Lincoln. That's Washington.
Doesn't matter.
That's what. Yes, it does matter. That's Washington. That's not Lincoln.
Doesn't fucking matter.
Yes, it does. It matters a whole lot because that's Washington. Good. Good. No. There we go. Our forefathers, my fathers, our forefathers before me, they rode in as Pegasuses onto this new land. They rode in as Pegasuses onto this new land, hailing with their Gatling guns, killed all the Indians and all the black folk, and basically took over America. My heart is red, white, and blue right now from this. I think I'm gonna die of patriotism. If I die right here, no, it's because I die because of this image. I will screenshot this for the this 4 years ago. I rode into the Americas. That's the Confederate flag. George Washington was not a part of the Confederacy. The Confederacy didn't even exist when he was around.
Oh no, fucking hell. Oh, I love this.
No, there we go. No, leave it there. Just leave it there.
Good.
Leave it there. There we go. My country, 'tis of the Pegasus on Gatling guns. George Washington did not live during the Confederacy. At the home of the brave.
Oh god.
Oh,
That was your public service announcement though.
you can't call me unpatriotic. After today, if anybody thinks that I am not 100% American after today, needs to shut their mouth and watch this. Because I am fucking red, white, and blue. Oh man. So Horizon Zero Dawn came out last night.
Yeah.
It's looking pretty good. I'm kind of iffy about the whole, did you see they have like the system where you can collect a whole bunch of shit and craft different arrows, and you have an entire inventory based on, here, you can have like a couple of fire arrows and electric arrows and, you know, water spirit arrows, and it's awesome. Give me your wholehearted opinion.
Well, I haven't really looked at it. I just know that whatever I'm doing looks exactly what I'm trying to be.
This is basically Horizon Zero Dawn. Do you like Ygritte from Game of Thrones? Do you like dinosaurs? Video game, right for you. This video game is right for you. But no. See, I remember like the trailers and like when the thing was announced and it's like, oh, it's gonna come out on so and so date. I remember thinking, wow, this game must have had like a lot of work put into it. This game felt like, whatchamacallit, who made this? Capcom, right?
I don't know, maybe. Look it up.
Already Google shit online.
Wait, Artsy's editing a picture of Jim Sterling on top of Chite.
Oh, did he say naughty words about Horizon Zero Dawn? Was he being a sourpuss about it? I think he might have been.
What I say? Horizon Zero Dawn.
Already Google shit online.
It's Guerrilla Games. Who the fuck they are?
Guerrilla Games.
What have they made?
Guerrilla.
Killzone. Yeah, basically Killzone.
Oh, the Killzone guys made this one. Oh, that's nice. I had a feeling like Guerrilla Games went into an elementary school with like a pad and a pen. Went up to like they went up to an elementary schooler, and they gave him the pad and pen, and they told him, write down what you think is a cool video game idea. And the first 2 words that child wrote down was robot dinosaurs. There is your game. Robot Dinosaurs, the video game. It's set in the future, which has now become the past, which is sort of still futuristic. Everybody lives like sort of cavemen in tribes, but they all still have like very like decent technology, like very futuristic technology, and but they all use bows and arrows and whatchamacallit and spears, but they hunt futuristic robots, and they definitely do. The plot's definitely about something. I'm sure there's a plot. Sure about it. But I mean, I'll have to give it a little bit of time for it to, you know, kind of grow on me. Controls? Gameplay? Jim Sterling? He's a lad. God, this is gonna look... Man, I can't... Is this the promotional poster here?
Wait, I need to find the logo.
Yeah, I think this is. This is definitely the promotional poster for... This is the promotional poster for Horizon Zero Dawn.
Wait.
This is what they wanted to come out with.
There we go. Official.
Hell yeah! You want robots, you want dinosaurs, you want Ygritte, you want Jim Sterling? We got it all, baby. Hell yeah. Screenshotting this son-of-a-bitch too. This is, here, they can feel free to use this one. This is our official, this one is our official, poster for this shit.
Oh, God.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Yeah, definitely. Capcom. Fuck Konami.
Fuck Konami. Whatever happened to them? Whatever happened to just...
Oh, they decided they didn't want Metal Gear Solid and they made pachinko machines. Hey!
It's... You know, the funniest thing is, right after they dropped Hideo, they really wanted to be like, nah, you know what? We're just gonna drop him and we're gonna show the entire world that we're still a cool, awesome, like, developing game company, and like, we'll show them, we'll make cool games and everybody's gonna love them. And all of a sudden, Hideo became a rock star. He became a complete goddamn rock star after they left, and they were just like, stop being famous! You were supposed to fade off into obscurity after we fired you. God damn it, Hideo, stop being famous. But that was probably like their main hope and goal. Fire Hideo and hope to like hell and high water that he will like slowly become an obscure and irrelevant game producer that nobody cares about. And it's like, fuck him. He's stupid for leaving Konami. I bet you feel pretty silly now. I bet you feel pretty silly now, Konami. Huh. Yeah. I bet they feel extremely silly. Fuckers.
Vampire Blood Masquerade, the game.
Okay, first off, why do some of the people in that game look like a bear? That's bothering me.
I don't know.
The controls are janky as hell. Have you tried playing Vampires Blood Masquerade?
Nope.
It's god awful. The control, I swear to God, when if you try to crouch and like maybe try to accidentally sprint but then crouch again, her legs will like do like this weird pretzel thing where it's just a and they'll freak them right the hell out. And it's hilariously funny.
Yep.
That's the vampire.
I don't fucking care.
Hey,
Look.
quick disclaimer about the Vampire Diaries. It sucks. The Vampire Diaries suck. And if you like the Vampire Diaries, you suck. You hear me? Do you hear me, chat? Do you like the Vampire Diaries? You suck. That guy with the short hair, he's a fruit. The guy with the long hair, he's thick as skinny. And that girl is a stupid cunt. God, I tried to get through one season of that show.
Hey, Ladwell. Never
on
seen you
CW.
before, but hi.
I tried to get through one season of that show, and I couldn't do it because it was goddamn awful. Stupid plot of I want the girl. No, I want the girl. I will fight you for the girl. No, I will fight you for the girl. But the girl likes him. I must woo her over. Now she likes me. She likes that other vampire. I must woo her back. I've wooed her back. But now she's having second thoughts. I think she's having second thoughts. Now I can grab her. Insert two vampires just like staring at each other while. I don't know who that guy. Oh, then there's this third motherfucker.
Yep.
And there's this third asshole.
A chick once made me watch it, so.
Did you?
Well,
There
it's
we
fucking
go.
boring as shit, but you know. Yeah, you got no choice.
Wait, no. Put him in the middle. He's the man of the religions. There we go. See?
Can you
There
fucking
is no.
Photoshop?
No, just put him in the middle. There is no girl in this entire show. It is three men. This show is about three men cuddle. It's called the. This is a Vampire Diaries. This show is specifically about like three dudes cuddling. Yeah. Yes. This show is about three dudes that cuddle on the beach, and they don't do anything. They just cuddle on the beach, and they enjoy it. And they.
You should mute the guy shouting about the Vampire Diary. He sounds like a complete knob. Oh, he's making half of the fucking show.
That I am not a knob. Okay, first rude, second rude, third rude, fourth. Excuse me.
You asked for this, you know.
But I am not a knob. I am a person. Do I look like I am on a door handle? No. So get wrecked. Come on. These jokers coming in wanting to troll me. I'm just not gonna let you. You know why? Because I have work today, and I don't want to come into work trolled, because that'll tilt me. But it has happened before. Have you ever gone into work in the morning trolled?
Huh? Just replace his entire fucking face with a knob.
No, like the middle one. The middle one is a knob.
Oh wait.
There we go. No.
Perfect.
All of their faces are knobs. That is the show, basically. The show is three doorknobs. The drama.
Could I get a shout out for? Wait. Can I get a shout out for my dead dog that died today? His name was Fritzl.
Hey yo, Fritzl, he was a good boy. He died today. Woo! Is that good enough? Feel free to. Do you need that more hyped up? Yes or no? Vote on your phones now.
Could you like look at my chat while I place a random dog on the vampire's face?
Could you just love me for once? Yeah, commitment's not easy, is it, huh?
Who's a good boy?
Who's a good... This is basically the show. This is basically Vampire Diaries, the show. It's a dog, a knob, and a man on their quest for whatchamacallit, love and interest and definitely something. There we go. More hyped up. Here I can do. Woo! Fritzl was the goodest boy in the world. He was a little dog. He got murdered brutally. All right, we're taking our next caller. Hey, did you hear that? Fritz the dog died. I've given you your honey. Now you may sleep in peace. But now, for a quiet moment, I'd like to give ourselves a quick silence for Fritzl the dog. He was a good boy. He liked to laugh, he liked to play.
He was the best boy.
He liked to run around, he liked to chase his tail.
Fritzl case. What?
He liked to
The
bowl.
Fritzl case emerged in 2008 when a woman named Elisabeth Fritzl told police in the town of Amstetten in Austria she was held captive for 24 years behind 8 locked doors in a concealed corridor part of the basement area of a large family house. What?
Holy shit, this woman played Resident Evil 7, the life video game, behind 8 locked doors in a concealed corridor in a basement of a large house. She was rapid, sexually abused, and assaulted during her imprisonment, and resulted in the birth of 7 children, all of whom died. Can I get a shout out for Elisabeth Fritzl? She was born on April 6th. She was raped 27 times over the course of 24 years.
I mean, to be honest, we hyped up a fucking dog, not a fucking lady locked behind 8 fucking doors. So,
No,
I don't
correction. Correction. I hyped up a lady. You hyped up the dog.
yeah. Look at him. He's licking a perfectly sculpted face of a slightly Serbian vampire. And a knob.
There we go. This really does represent the core characters behind the show. We have Knob. He's a knob. We have Mary Jane. She's the love interest. And then we have Fritzl. He's a good boy.
He's a good boy.
And the show basically revolves around the drama of Fritzl lost his ball, and Mary Jane won't stop fucking complaining about how Manhattan is going down. And Knob just goes, oh, my dad owns like 4 yachts, and I went to her. Yeah, I have a Bugatti. Yeah, it's new. Yeah, I bought it, cash. No, you can't hit me. My dad's a lawyer. He'll sue you big time. And 3 seasons of this show, it all tanks and crashes and burns at the end.
Yep.
And for some damn reason, it has a following on Tumblr.
And
Truth be
everywhere
told,
else.
The only thing that should have a following on Tumblr is if there is porn of it. That's my criteria for having things on Tumblr. Only when it matures enough for artists to draw lewd pictures of it, only then can we do fucking whatchamacallit. Only then can we do who calls it now? Tumblr fame. But then again, Tumblr is awful. I don't like Tumblr. I don't like people on Tumblr. I know people that are on Tumblr that are very nice, but I don't like people from Tumblr. They're like, how can I explain this? What's a good comparison for Tumblr users? they're like
Cancer.
they're like cancer cells. The good ones are the ones that are benign and they just float around and they don't reproduce and they just kind of float around in your bloodstream and they don't do anything. And then there's the bad ones that, you know, are floating around everywhere telling all of the fucking white blood cells that they have white blood cell privilege. It's like us red and brown blood cells have it hard and we are oppressed by the immune system, and of course the white blood cells try to tell them the truth and say, well, no, we have it hard too. We have to combat disease and we have to keep the system healthy. But then the red blood cells counter by saying that systematic oppression exists within the bodily system, and that it specifically discriminates against red blood cells, and that white blood cells can't see it because they have white blood cell privilege. But of course, the white blood cells tell them very plainly and nicely that, you know, none of them are privileged and none of them really feel any of that. But there's no arguing with red blood cells, especially the ones that are in the Red Blood Cell Lives Matter movement. RBLM. Yeah, the RBLM. I mean, I know the red blood cells were rooting for their main campaign, their main Democratic nominee, Hillary Cancer, to win the bodily election, but it was beaten. It was beaten at the last second by Donald J. What's like? Oh fuck. Shit. What's like a? Yeah. See, protest. What's like a good metaphor for? I don't know. There's Hillary Cancer but it was they were beaten. They were beaten by the Republican nominee Donald J. Tuberculosis. They got jibbed at the end.
No, I'm not fucking putting tuberculosis on my fucking screen. No. Fuck.
You do that right now, mister. You do that right now, mister. You're going to your room. You're gonna be grounded for a month. Okay. Just so you know, I'm serious.
Snoring.
I would have loved to go to a GG Allin concert, because one reason, for all you kids out there that aren't real punk artists, that don't know the real punk,
Listen to the Sex Pistols.
Well, that's like soft punk. That's like punk I could show to my mom. But for all you kids, it's like I could show the Sex Pistols to my mommy. She would love it. But for all you kids that don't know GG Allin, GG Allin is the true undisputed piss king of punk. And I would have loved. I've seen interviews that Kurt Cobain did, and he was asked about Gigi, and Cobain thought he was really good, but then he was asked, well, did you ever go to any one of his concerts? To which Kurt replied, yeah, I one time had the chance of going, but I didn't because I was just too scared. I was just too scared to go because Gigi's concerts were awesome. Gigi's concerts were the kind of things like back in 95, parents would warn kids not to go to Pantera concerts because they were dangerous. But back in like the 80s, it wouldn't be a GG Allin concert if Gigi didn't assault at least 5 of the people in the stage. If he didn't shit on stage, like legitimately just take all of his clothes off and just defecate on stage, and then take the poo-poo, smear it all over his face, and then throw it at people, and then like physically assault more people at the concert, and then pee on stage. But the great thing about Gigi was, look at that, see, he has a very kissable face. That's a beautiful kissable face. My wife hates him. My wife hates G. I mean, I like him for the person that he was. See, this is what kids don't have. No. See, in the body, every one of your white blood cells is actually a face of Gigi. Is actually a face of Gigi, combating all of the fucking diseases that comes into your system. That's Gigi right there. But I would have loved to gone to one of his concerts. I mean, would there have been a chance that you could get into like a fight and seriously hurt yourself? Hell yeah, but that's Gigi, man. He was the embodiment of, you can't tell me what to do. I don't want to conform. He was a non-conformist to the maximum. He was the embodiment of, nobody can tell me what to do. I am the god of everything, and I do whatever I want, and I get whatever I want. And I am an independent nonconformist who rebels against the system. I eat oranges in the morning! Gigi was a great guy. Have you listened to his music?
Nah.
You should. He has a lot of good shit, such as Kill the Police, Kill Myself, I Wanna Die, Don't Talk to Me. There was another one. Yeah, Scumfuck Outlaw. 'Cause everybody knows that I'm a scumbag. Is that Chinese for I don't conform?
I don't know, it's just funny in Google Images.
This is Chinese for there's a skeleton inside you, watch out.
Oh no, that was a really good switch to our next topic. Oh no, how did you do that?
I don't know. That's just what my brain said, boss. My brain let me said, okay, switch now.
Okay, hide.
No, there's a skeleton in everybody. Everybody has a little bit of a skeleton within us, and what that skeleton does is he dances, he sings, he tells us stories. Sometimes the skeletons get out at night and walk around, spook people out. They go into the closets. But skeletons are an important thing in our society because they are essentially us.
Good.
Oh my lord, that looks awesome. With the flashing shit behind it, that looks awesome. I like that. Before I segue into one quick story, do you want to give us a little taste of what happens when strange noises happen in your house?
Strange noises happen in my house. You get a knife and you sleep with it for an entire evening because you've been.
You sleep with it, you romance it, you caress the blade.
Yeah, because you've been.
But then at some point the knife will turn over and tell you, so like, are we a thing or like what's up with us? But then you'll get scared because you're not ready for commitment with a knife. I remember one night, I was just sitting here. I was sitting here at my little study desk. I was having a nice little call with my wife, and for the damnedest reason, now see what I do. What I have here next to me, or like in the corner, is one orange bucket. That orange rectangular bucket has all of my shit in it. It has all of my things. I don't I don't really keep a lot of things, and all the shit that I do have, it's in one place, so I never lose it. And one night, for no reason, it just starts like a fizzling sound starts to come out from it. And it creeped me the fuck out because it sounded like a mixture of a battery, like fizzling out, about to explode, and a bug. And I thought, if it's 1, danger. If it's 2, danger. See, I got danger here, danger there. I'm between a rock and a hard place. But I thought, ignore, just leave it alone, and just, who cares? I'm good. Don't pay attention to it. It wouldn't really leave me alone though, as it would continue to fizzle and hiss and not stop being weird. So I just say, you know what? Fuck it. I take the bucket, empty it right the hell out. Check for all the things. Look everywhere. Nothing. There's just absolutely nothing. There's nothing in there. And I think maybe I got it. Maybe it was like something that was on. So just, yeah, give them all buckets. Give all them. These are the trick-or-treating skeletons. These are the skeletons that come out at night on October 31st, every Halloween, to trick or treat. I emptied. That is a mixture between a bug and a battery.
Yeah. I just googled battery bug.
Oh really?
Yeah.
These things exist?
Apparently.
Battery bugs? Get your battery bugs here. Battery bugs here. Get your battery bugs. But no, the thing is, I emptied the bucket out and it didn't have anything. And it all was fine. And while I was emptying the bucket out, the noise was not there. Until 5 minutes later, it kept fucking fizzling. To at which point I started kicking my bucket, going, "Get out of there, Satan! Leave my bucket! Relinquish this bucket, Satan! I need the bucket! I seriously need it. I'm not joking, because I use this bucket. It's my shit's in it. So please, leave the bucket." And it just wouldn't. And for the entirety of the night, it wouldn't stop fizzling. At some point, it did stop, but I have never learned what it was. We're sorry. We could not get
Shit.
we could not put you the whatchamacallit. We could not give you a cross to put in. So enjoy. Man,
Get that
I wonder.
shit in.
I wonder what a Christian would react to, like if suddenly they were trying to make like a little Jesus poster, and they got like a PNG of a cross, and they took the cross and they were like, let's just what are you doing? What the fuck is that though? It's levitating. Okay. What if they whatchamacallit, a Christian was trying to make a little poster, and they thought, well, I'm just gonna like import this cross PNG, and all of a sudden it said, oh wait, no, sorry, we can't do that. The Photoshop just stopped and said, oh, we can't. This doesn't work.
I mean, no need to be hiding behind these skeletons' luscious hips. I need to do something about it. Just, Right. Here we go.
It needs to be pristine. It needs to be more.
Just remove them.
No. Put the cross inside the pelvis of the skeleton, so it looks like it's got a holy peen. Nice, right? Hey, whatchamacallit? Ewan McGregor received 2 belts and that's what makes him the greatest in the world. Because everybody thought,
You know who Ewan McGregor is, right?
yes, he's the hot UFC guy.
Google
And,
Ewan
like-
McGregor right now.
Oh, isn't that the UFC guy?
Google
Wait,
Ewan McGregor.
Ewan McGregor.
EWAN.
Ewan. Is this Ewan?
Yeah.
He looks pretty good looking. IMBD. What was he about? Ewan Gordon McGregor was born on this date. He was see full bio. What is your his trademark? He has 4 trademarks: his mischievous smile, his Scottish accent, his red hair and blue eyes, and the mole on his forehead until he had it removed. What is he best for?
Look at the movies he's known for.
He was in Star Wars. Oh.
He was fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh. No, I didn't. I didn't recognize. I didn't recognize the whatchamacallit.
I think the other one is Connor. Yeah, it's fucking
it's-
Conor McGregor.
It's Conor McGregor. See, that's who I was thinking of. The fucking UFC guy.
I thought you were
deserved-
fucking joking when we made the fucking topic list. I thought you fucking knew who Ian McGregor was.
No. Firstly, I was joking about that first part. I was joking about that second part. I don't recall the actors, all of them. Ones I don't care about. I mean, I remember him. He was okay. He played a good Kenobi one.
He's fucking gorgeous. Look at him. I fucking shagged the fuck out of him.
But he actually does look pretty good.
Yeah.
His trademark is his mischievous smile. Man, I wonder who else has that trademark. I can't believe they
Wait,
would
wait.
trademark a
Wait, I have. No, I have it. I have it. I have it. I fucking have it.
Somebody else's mischievous smile? Are you just gonna start putting all the mischievous smiles, you know?
No, just one.
The only one. That's not a mischievous smile! That's the
Willem.
fucking look of rape!
That's Willem Dafoe.
I know who fucking Willem Dafoe is. That's just rape. His face looks like you got good goods under that skirt.
Wait. It's Willem Dafoe.
Oh, and I like your goods. You got some goods under your skirt, lady. You wanna come back to my mansion? I got a big mansion on a hill in Beverly. You wanna come back to my mansion?
Oh god. I think we're doing good.
Hey, 10 reasons you would like to sleep with Ewan McGregor. Number 1, he's hot. Number 2, his mischievous smile. Number 3, his red hair and Scottish accent. Number 4, his mole that he had to be removed. Number 5, he was in Star Wars. Number 6, he was in Star Wars. Number 7, he was in Star Wars. Number 8,
He played Obi-Wan
he
Kenobi.
divorced his wife easily. Number 9, he doesn't have kids, so don't worry about that. Number 10, big dick. Done.
James Bowling.
Have that, and remember, celebrities don't say no, so feel free. I may be giving false information here, but don't worry, kids. A celebrity never says no, so it's okay.
Look, I just, when I was writing half of the topic list and like sort of making it okay, it was just like 10 reasons you would like to sleep with Ewan McGregor and reason why he's better than Silver 90% of the UFC. And I was like,
I was thinking of Conor McGregor, and okay, the reason why Conor is better because he he was a little ratty little trash talking boy, but then Silva tried to actually be a bully to him, and he shut his ass up. Secondly, 90% of the people in the UFC eat live children, especially Brock Lesnar. He looks like he's always like.
Brock Lesnar is
like
in.
he was,
He's in the
I need a
WWE.
bowl of ground beef right now, or I'm gonna kill my third wife. Usually at home, his wife has to like be in one of those shark cages and just like throw slabs of meat at him to keep him calm.
Quick, open
Because
it.
the last 2 wives that couldn't keep him under control were ripped in half. He literally picked him up. Do you see those hands? Those are the hands that rip.
He has a knife tattooed to his fucking
He
chest.
literally has a knife, brass knuckles, knife tat. You see that? That is the face of a man who has ripped 3 wives in half. Okay, he literally picks them up over his head and just tears them apart. You don't want to be in an elevator when Brock Lesnar is hungry. Like, not even a Snickers will save you. Like, you could pull out a Snickers and like, yo, chill, you need a Snickers, and he would destroy you. I know he would destroy me in bed. You see that? That right there is a baby murderer. That man right there has a knife on the tattoo to the front of his chest like a knob. Oh. Well, good. And to keep that pointing right there. And for now, that'll be it for us. You just tuned into the Behind the Fence podcast, the greatest podcast ever done behind the fence. Tune in next Wednesday when we talk about the inside out of a tennis ball and how you can insert one into your rectum with minimal damage.
You want to look over all the things we did today? So first was hot young Ewan McGregor. Apparently you in in grade school or whatever.
Yeah.
Then we have the all-seeing ostrich. Classic. Very important.
I've taken screenshots of the best ones. They will stay with me forever.
Then we have the flamethrower horse and your attempt to use the Manhattan Project to invade your elementary school.
It's legal.
Then we have America.
Bless.
After that we have
Just put all the shit up. Put all the shit up on the screen. We're done. We're done.
No. You fucking wait. We're gonna congeal them all at the end. This is the Horizon Zero Dawn. I'm a robot dinosaur and I love to bang Ingrid thing.
I love to bang Ygritte's thing.
Yeah, Kojima's alright.
I too like her thing.
Then we have Vampire the Masquerade and Fritzl, the good boy.
The Vampire, the Fritzl Brigade.
Then we have White Blood Sales, Hillary Clinton Orange, who would be a man must be nonconformist, punk rock, gay lesbian.
What is that Chinese? Some person who's fluent in Asian is gonna laugh at us for whatever that says.
Yeah. Then we have battery bug, orange bucket, skeleton, crotch noises.
Bed bug, Hillary skeleton crotch.
And then we have Brock Lesnar. We don't talk about him. So that was all. That was. Let's put them all on the screen, yeah? Ian McGregor, Ostrich. That.
Put them all together.
Leave
put
that
'em all there.
Kojima's alright Vampire the Masquerades. Yeah. Fuck. And then we have Willem Dafoe.
And a big Willem Dafoe at the end.
I
Good.
think we're good.
No. Good. Great. Thank you for stopping by the Behind the Fence podcast, the greatest podcast ever done, Behind the Fence. Tune in next Wednesday, same time, same people, different ice cream flavor. This isn't Baskin Robbins. You only get one scoop every week. Enjoy the memes, enjoy the dreams. We'll see you next week at 1:30. Thank you,
Hey.
and good night.